Malia and Sasha, I am most proud to be your dad.
No longer facing that same scrutiny, being able to let all of that leave your mind.
Barack Obama and his family are one of the most talked about people in the world, and they're always in the news. And apart from that time that a convicted felon made some wild claims about Barack Obama, or the few times that his kids have been in the news for smoking, the Obamas are mostly in the news for positive reasons.
Malia and Sasha, I am most proud to be your dad.
Guys, have you ever wondered what your lives would be like if your parents became presidents? Have you? Well, Malia doesn't have to wonder like the rest of us. After all, her dad is a former president of the United States.
Barack and Michelle welcomed their first child, Malia, on July 4th, 1998. Her name Malia is an Hawaiian word which means peace. Malia's full names are Malia Ann Obama. She's currently 26 years old and with the Obamas' net worth of over $40 million, it shows that Malia is living her best life. Initially, unlike her elder sister who was always in the news, Sasha was kind of the inside child. She was rarely in the media. But that's not the case anymore though, because these days, Sasha is now even more on the news than her elder sister Malia. Barack and Michelle welcomed their second and youngest child on June 10, 2001, and it seems Sasha is now growing into her own as her parents' last child. See, I don't really know how to explain this, but you know the way every last child of every family does. They are more carefree, more relaxed, not too serious, doing whatever the F they want, and just living their lives. Every time Sasha has been pictured smoking, you could just see in those pictures that she doesn't really care. She isn't fazed by the paparazzis and all. She's just doing her own thing, which is also very understandable considering the fact that Sasha is now 23 years old. The Obama girls are growing up so fast. They aren't those little girls from back then anymore. They are grown adults now and they are living their best lives. Awesome. When you had a child of a former US president, then every little detail about you is a big deal.
Yeah, calm girl.
In 2016, Malia was ranked second best graduating student at Sidwell High School. Following her graduation from high school, media speculations regarding her choice of college resulted in heavy press coverage. She ultimately chose to attend Harvard University. She entered Harvard in the fall of 2017 and majors in visual and environmental studies. Throughout her university days, Malia displayed a strong interest in the TV industry, landing internship jobs on Girls before also going on to work as a production assistant on Halle Berry's sci-fi TV show.
These days, Malia is putting her experiences to work as she's now working as a writer after being done with Harvard. And just so you know, Malia has written and directed her personal first film, a short film titled The Arts, and the film is credited under the name Malia Ann instead of Malia Obama. And the reason for this is because Malia is trying to build her own thing. She doesn't want any unwarranted success because of her last name. Admirable.
Just like her elder sister, Sasha also got her primary education at the Sidwell French School. Sasha and her elder sister Malia practically did the same stuff throughout their childhood days. Like, they both studied drama and took dance lessons as children. Sasha also took gymnastics classes when she was in Chicago. During her time at the Sidwell French School, she was a cheerleader and a member of the dance team. And in high school, Obama became captain of her school's cheerleading team. After graduating from Sidwell French School in 2019, Sasha enrolled at the University of Michigan, where she began taking classes online during the COVID-19 pandemic. Although Sasha has now since transferred to another school, the University of Southern California.
Sasha graduated USC May last year and has now moved out of her parents' home as she's now staying with her elder sister Malia in LA. This adult's life, eh?
No longer facing that same scrutiny, being able to let all of that leave your mind.
I'm excited for her to be proud of what she's done, because I think that's the most important thing for a human to do, is to be proud of themselves.
As beautiful ladies in the very eye of the public, do not for 1 second think that these girls will be single, because they are not.
We love
You
the
brought
Jonas
them to
Brothers.
see the Jonas Brothers.
Now they're bringing grown men home. Before it was just like a pop band. Now they have boyfriends and real lives and all that stuff.
Back in November 2017, Malia was seen locking lips with an unknown young man at a Harvard Yale football game. Cue a media frenzy as the world began asking, just who had caught the young Obama's attention. His identity was soon revealed as that of fellow student Rory Farquharson.
Her relationship with Rory Farquharson has seemingly come to an end, however, because Malia Obama has been spotted with DeWitt Eklund, a music producer. The two were snapped in Los Angeles during a visit to the Los Angeles County Museum of Art, according to the Daily Mail. The publication noted that it was the third time they have been seen together in 9 days. DeWitt, who also goes by the name David, is the co-founder of the record label 1432R, which focuses on Ethiopian music.
Nice one, Malia. For Sasha, well, the story is not straight. Back in 2019, a cute young chap named Chris Milton decided to face his fears and make his prom night a dream come true. Chris, who also had his primary education at the Studio Friends School just like the Obama's daughters, asked Sasha to prom. Wow, that must feel nice. There were even reports as at then that the young champ was slowly walking his way into the hearts of the Obamas. We don't know what later happened between Sasha and Chris, but we don't think they're seeing each other anymore. Sasha has a new boyfriend.
As reported in the Daily Mail, Sasha Obama's boyfriend is Clifton Powell Jr. The outlet posted photos of the couple walking around Los Angeles together, along with an exclusive pic of the happy couple cuddling. While the details of how and where they met remain a mystery, it seems likely they got to know each other after Sasha switched schools and moved to the West Coast.
The Obama's daughters are generally good kids, although they let loose once in a while. I mean, just like that time Malia was spotted smoking, or the other time Sasha was all over the news because of a TikTok video she made. At the end of the day, everyone is just trying to live their lives. When it comes to being a fashionista and slaying, these kids are pros. Just so you know, Sasha and Malia have moved out of their parents' house and are now living together in Los Angeles. They do not necessarily wear designers and all, but they slay in their essentials any day, anytime. When former presidents and their families head back to their normal life, they're given 7 months of transition funding, 10 years of Secret Service protection, and 30 months of private staff for the salary not exceeding $150,000. So they are not exactly tossed out in the cold. But where do they go? Former President Barack Obama was exceptionally vocal about his living plans after his administration. Though many expected him to return to Chicago, Obama decided to stay in Washington, D.C. to allow his youngest daughter, Sasha, finish her education. With the Obama's net worth of over $40 million, they could have outrightly purchased a property, but instead, they decided to lease a home. An 8,200 square feet mansion in the obscure neighborhood of Kalorama. The $8 million mansion has 9 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms. It is the second most expensive home in Washington, D.C. And while the exterior of the home has a charming vintage vibe, the inside is of a very different vibe entirely. A minimalist modern vibe. Just so you know, we are not home enthusiasts ourselves, so shout out to Mr. Luxury for a well-detailed explanation of the home design. The kitchen features white, grey and black accents, which are found throughout the home. Surely, the kitchen has standard appliances. There is also an area in the kitchen reserved for storing books or drinks. Beyond the living room, there are several sitting areas. The window boards attach the outside of the house to the inside with their vintage designs, while also sporting the smooth lines and moderate tones found inside of the home. The main living room has a subtle and cozy vibe. The dining room also looks really nice. The bathrooms are big enough, with a busy black and white wallpaper and a grey tile floor. I like what the Obamas did with the bathroom. I think it's really cool. There is also an